welcome back to the Bleach Wikia podcast. We're here for chapter 616, and I'm Zill, and who else is here? No one? Okay, great. Now,
Sal is here.
Morpheus. No, just saying
and Future, you're here, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
Now.
Yeah, finally. And we have Sun, who is drunk and high.
Sorry.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I recorded this. Don't mock the person's recording this, okay? Or else I can edit you later, okay?
Yeah, and me
When I'm
saying,
sober.
I am a dum-dum.
I
This
am
is-
a
this-
hungover.
poopy head.
That'll be me later. Poo-poo head. Yep.
Yeah, yes.
Sorry, guys.
But she is, and so she might be a bit incoherent. I think it's established, but just that's why she is, and not that she has been replaced by her evil counterpart, Zia-sun, or any
Darcia.
such. Yes, but
Yeah, let's go with that.
But anyway, on to the chapter, which has been the first really interesting one in quite some time. Even I admit that. So, I guess we can do a roundtable on the first chunk, which is Ukitake, not counting the first 3 pages, which are just more flashbacks, and, you know.
At least only took one. It was a one-page flashback this time.
Well, no, it was 3, wasn't it? It was like 1 page, and then it was like, you can't do anything. Then another page of the human world, and Wikamundo, and a 3rd page of Soul Society, and then it was on to the real stuff, I guess. But you're right about more and more like recaps of stuff. But anyway, moving on to what most people are talking about, and having more theories about.
Gonna die.
Well, thanks for spoiling it, God.
Sorry,
That's
I
she's
knew it
gone.
was gonna happen. That's why I'm
Too
not
soon.
saying.
But so we got a reason behind why Ukitake was turning into paper last time.
Wait, am I allowed to drink during the podcast? Like, just
Sure,
juice,
I guess.
Just juice,
I
just juice.
don't think it can get worse than it is.
Just juice.
She can
okay.
pass out and have this going forever.
Don't challenge her, man.
Don't
Yeah,
please. I was
challenge
drinking.
accepted.
I was drinking shots in
No.
a tall glass, man.
But anyway, so essentially we learned that there is actually a god, at least one, confirmed in Soul Society called Mimihage-sama, the meaning of which I have not been able to determine. That is what healed Ukitake when he was little. Even though he did have for all this time we thought that he still had a disease that was causing him to cough up blood and be basically useless in combat, most of the time. But it turns out, no. It was the fact that he got cured that was causing that, because he has no lungs. Which is why he's coughing up blood.
Because the guy is eating his lungs.
Yeah, and it took his lungs, and now he's going to become the right hand of the Soul King. In its place, and I thought that was a pretty interesting twist for his character. To have him, for him to die not as just a casualty of war, but as someone who's sacrificing himself to maintain the balance, which feels very in line with with how he acts as a very nice person, even though Kamikake is creepy as shit.
Divine cake.
Yes,
I
divine
will
cake.
also elaborate on that because the whole point about Soul King not having any arms, any legs, and
Any
this
dick.
Mamahagi is like, shut up.
Sorry, it had to come
And
out, man.
His right arm turns out to be some obscure, forgotten, god, if you will. And, Ukitake's pretty much connected to it. And then all of a sudden, he's like, okay, I'm going to sacrifice myself to do that. So then it comes to the point of you asking, what's going on with the left arm and the right arm and the right leg and the right, and the left leg and stuff like that. He's missing body parts.
And
Are
the
they
middle penis.
strewn around somewhere else?
Exodia.
Yeah,
And it got me to thinking about the Hogyoku, and I started wondering, and I'm putting piece together, and I'm like, both Aizen and Urahara created these things that basically are sentient, have godlike abilities, and neither one of them really understood exactly what they're creating. Made me question whether or not they actually created them at all, or just came upon them and thought that they had created them. And then it's just like, this is sounding really weird. If I were to think about it, I would think that my surmise is that it probably isn't a good idea that Aizen tied himself to that Hogyoku, because I think My thinking is that he's going to end up being somewhat of an unwilling sacrifice. He's going to get his chance to be the soul. Okay, so he's going to be the ultimate sacrifice, just not, and he's going to finally get to be the Soul King, just not in the way he thought he was, because it's going to probably go unwilling. Because I am starting to believe that the Hogyu was actually part of the Soul King. It's the only thing that makes sense.
All right.
I
so
thought
after
that
we-
too. I thought
after-
that too. Hey, shut up. Shoot.
I'm
Shush.
sorry.
Okay?
All right.
I have
After
been told that much more confrontational as drunk. Shush. As talking. I agree,
saw-
Sal. I thought he was part of the Soul King too. And maybe they got rid of the little bits of souls and went, woo, the Hogyoku, why is he so strong? But then Hogyoku wants to get back to the Soul King. Okay, so you can talk now. I can hear you
Oh,
breathing.
thank you. I'm glad for your permission. After that, I was gonna say that given our line of conversation about it on Thursday, maybe the Hogyoku is his penis.
Is his penis? Is his penis?
Yes, that's how I made Juju Man,
Wait,
and then
who's the drunk
lost.
one here?
What? Yeah, no, it's you. I'm just saying.
Okay.
He's a penis. But oh, what else was there? I like I said, I like how this kind of tied Ugadega's past into everything, and because Ikubo did say that everyone's past can be important, and this does kind of play into that because and I also like the fact that there are actual gods somewhere in Soul Society, even if they are just kind of parts of a bigger one, like what the Soul King is. And I did see a theory somewhere or other by a couple people that like the people at the characters who contain or are affiliated with those parts are the special war powers. I think that was Lemurs who said that. And assuming there's like a fifth part, which is the Hogyoku, that would make sense as to why they're so super special, I guess.
Super special awesome, you mean?
Yeah, super special awesome. Sexy transformation sequence, go. Yeah, anyone else got thoughts on that bit?
That's an interesting thought.
Well-
So Zaraki would be the left hand or something.
Yeah, left-handed god. Woo.
Oh, well, to piggyback off what you said about everyone's past being important, that kind of brings up, what about Rangiku? Like, Kubo said that she would be important. So I'm thinking maybe like what Geen said
She's
or
the Soul
something.
King's
about-
breast.
Okay, let's go with that. she is the
breasts
breast
are
of the soul.
sentient after all, you know. Sheesh.
Oh, he don't have no genitalia at the minute. Some poor bastard cut it off.
He's hermaphrodite.
Plot twist: Charlotte is the Soul King's balls.
No, that's Pepe. Look at that package he got. He's got going for him.
In his banana hammock.
Yes.
You gotta love, man.
It's the love,
man.
guys. I questioned the love cannon a while back. All right, just saying. It'll,
The what? Wait, well, hold on, what?
it'll cover you in wet hot love, you know.
That's
Dude,
the only
seriously,
type of
seriously.
love you can be covered in.
Oh, man, come on. Seriously, stop it. Drunk minds can't think of anything else.
All right, we've officially lost our minds. Let's go on. Morph, what do you got?
I'm a supporter of the crack Rangiko theory.
Oh, good, great. I'm glad.
He's an omnipotent
I mean,
being that
more
has
on a-
breasts
on
and
a-
balls.
Actual serious note, if you have obscure gods having a shrine somewhere out in the outskirts of the Rukengai, and it just happens to be people are going to it to pray, and then it happens to be linked to Yukatake, what's the likelihood that other parts are scattered out into these random parts of Rukengai and stuff, and that someone like a random soul like a child like Rangiku might have come across it, or Zenraki come across it and stuff like that, where they're out here in the middle of nowhere. How do you think Zaraki got as powerful as he was as a child?
Yeah, well, it might make sense
wait,
that like there's one for each like cardinal direction, because this was in the east, I think, and then there might be one from northwest south. So All right.
Wait, I think I just realized something. Like, you just brought up the part about the child and all that. Well, what about maybe like Yachiru or something? Like, maybe this has something to do with her disappearing. Like, I don't know. I think they brought up like she doesn't have parents or something, like she was born without parents. So maybe that has
Ew.
something to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, so does that mean that when she goes to the Soul King, he's gonna become like Yachiru, just bouncing around, going yee?
Japanese Ichigo's
That-
back.
Yes.
The poor guy could use like a smile on his face. I mean, did you see the new art profile pic we're using for him? That's like the most grim
Yeah.
looking shit. He's just like
He looks like a goddamn blow-up doll. It's
he's like
ridiculous.
he's so disappointed in everybody. Like
I'm disappointed, son.
What?
And Jujuman's like, I don't care.
Juju
I've been-
man
I've been
like
fucking-
sorry.
I've
Maybe maybe one of them vibrating blow up dolls like get in the rhythm. Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean that kind of blow-up doll, but all right,
Sorry. What?
sure.
Is that what? Is there any other blow up
Are there-
dolls?
Are there other kinds of blow-up dolls?
No.
Yes,
I,
Zilla,
I,
there
I,
are kinds of blow-up
I meant when I meant so I said blow-up doll, I meant like a rubber one because he looks like he's made of rubber. But like I wasn't quite getting into
Latex one.
like a limbless sex doll because like I don't
He
see
said
the
it,
appeal
none
in
of
it.
us-
Less friction,
I'll-
man. Less. I don't want to have sex with you.
well, explains why Aizen needed the gimp suit to go after the Soul King.
Oh Jesus Christ! Well, we have gone off the deep end. I'm glad.
I have influenced everyone in the wrong way. My
Before we move
apologies.
before we move on to the last two pages, I just wanted to go over Kamikake a bit because
Divine
it-
kick. Divine
divine,
kick.
yes, divine,
We all know I name things in the podcast. It's divine kick.
divine kick. All right,
Kick,
so about the
kick.
divine kick.
Stop it. Stop it.
Um,
Kick. Like kick.
Alright.
Munch.
What
Right.
was that? No, never mind. I don't know.
Wait a minute, what was
Alright.
that, son? Munch what?
Apparently, you gargle cake before you swallow it. All right, cool.
Is that what you do, son? You
Isn't-
gargle
isn't
cake
that
and
how-
then you swallow it? What?
Isn't that how everyone does it?
Stop being a dirty,
I'm
never doing
minded
it wrong, then.
bugger. I'm a good girl.
All
I
right,
don't know kind of
Nah, I don't know,
swallowing
but-
reflexes you have. You can do that with cake, but okay.
But anyway, so just a bit. So like, when I first got introduced back about 11 chapters ago in 605, we all thought that it was some sort of like prediction power, like because when they're talking about it, it seemed like Ukitake had used Kamekake or Divine Cake to
super moist cake.
to see the future and like predict this whole invasion thing. And so we're like, oh, okay, I guess at least some people knew about this and prepared accordingly or whatever. But turns out it's for devouring organs and replacing and initiating people to become the new right hand of the Soul King. And
What are they devouring?
What?
Sorry. I'm shutting
Okay.
up. I'm shutting
Moving
up.
on. So I feel like that's a bit better than.
Oop,
a
a
bit
sexy
more-
time. Sorry?
Are you done?
Yep.
May I,
Sorry.
please? Thank you.
Sorry.
All right, so moving on. So I feel like that's a bit of a better angle for what it is, this mysterious power, than like just being able to see the future, because we've already have two people who can do that, and both of them are godlike, and Ukitake is just he's
Awesome.
powerful, but he's not like
He's awesome.
a
Wait
good.
a minute, I never insinuated that he had the power to see the future. I just said Kamakaki
No,
was
no,
originally
I'm
translated
not-
as like divine presence, so he.
I'm not saying you did. A bunch of people in the wiki did, like on my blog and stuff.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah. You're more sensible than most of them, so don't worry about it. But even though it is cool and all that, it's like a way of basically it's a backup plan for like the Soul King dying, which makes a bit sense because like if you get it shouldn't be like the end all be all if you get past the royal guard somehow like Jujuman did. It is legitimately disturbing to see what it does to just anyone who undergoes it because Udagi is losing all his organs, which is why he's coughing up more blood than ever. He's getting like this weird black hand going up across his body, and like the
Okay, to be
well-
clear, a weird hand tattoo-y thing, not just a weird hand. That sounds creepy.
yeah, it's a floral tattoo.
Like, he's gonna
like
pull
like some
Evil
trashy
Dead
white
there.
girl in Florida. I don't know, but
Trashy like Japanese poor
yes,
there.
yes.
But you know,
yes.
Shinsui was awfully chill with the idea of his best friend like
Dying.
becoming
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
Shadow Jesus or whatever. Like
yeah, I mean, it's not
Shadow
like
Jesus.
yeah, Shadow Moses. But It's not like when Wonder Wise came around and impaled Ukitake through the back, and Shunsui was like, "You fucking little shit, I'll wreck you."
Is that what
Um,
he said? Fuck, I
No,
didn't read that chapter. I need to read that
his
again.
eyes said it all. He didn't say anything. Like, what I mean is like, this is of Ukitake's own choice, and that's very rare. I feel when it's not like oh he's dying because the enemy is killing him. No, it's because he feels that and Shunsui understands that like if it's for the sake of just keeping everyone alive, then if his best friend dies in the process of his own volition, then oh well, that's
Oh well.
not like oh
Moving
well.
on.
Like,
Eisen, do you want to come with me, best friend? Is that what he's
Not like
down
that.
saying Eisen for? I want a new best friend.
Not
Come on,
like,
Sasuke.
no, but it's not like oh well. It's like oh I understand. It's not like oh no, Ukitake, please don't leave me, senpai. Like it's
How are you in my
understandable.
dreams for the last 2 nights? Man.
Yes, senpai Ukitake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Senpai, okay, whoa, whoa.
Hold you
What?
tight.
Senpai.
He knows me, senpai. Don't know. But so it is pretty terrifying, but it also is understandable that like the Mimi Hage in general is not like some benevolent god. It can heal you by literally taking away the source of infection. In this case, Utage's lungs. So it's basically like good at a price, which in this case, on a grander scale, is the cost of one's life at restoring the life of another. In this case, a Soul King. So I do feel that fits in. What do you
I
guys
suppose,
think?
like, I mean, the guy thought he was going to die. He should have died when he was 3 years old, like, and
Yeah.
he kind of became, like, one of the oldest captains ever.
I was only 3 years old. I love Shrek.
He's so cute, I wanted to give him another kiss. Like, hello, little baby Okatagi. Sorry. What?
Right. Yes.
I like
Okay.
babies.
I'm starting to
Yeah.
think he can only see, he always, Bach talks about how powerful he is and everything like that, but I'm thinking he can only see about events that directly affect him, like, that
Yeah.
he's involved in himself. So anything outside of that, it's like he can see him doing this and doing that and what Ichigo is going to do in relation to him and everything like that. But things that are indirectly not him and stuff like that, he can't see it. And I'm guarantee you it's probably he can't see whatever is going on with the Soul King, because Soul King is obviously on a different level.
Well, yeah, I was also thinking that they couldn't see what happens with the Soul King or like his parts, because the Soul King also has the power to see the future, and I feel like that might just cancel out in some way the Almighty. That's just my perspective on it. Because
Hey, that's what Dune determines for us. The ability to see into the future. The only way you can escape from it is by being able to see the future yourself, or
I can outsee the future.
totally masking yourself from that whole.
I can see the future.
So
I don't know.
I can see the
I can see
future.
the
I predict that I will be drunk in about a minute.
Well, great.
you predicted
Are
that
you-
you would be drunk. Well, if
Are you sure you're
drink,
not seeing into the past, just like Mayor or something
Yeah,
like?
that's-
Yeah, my
You're seeing
ear
into the
makes sense of the
That's a man's
past.
future.
Yeah, so I don't know more future. What do you think about this?
Hydrogen, a big bowl of hydrogen and alcohol.
the-
What's that?
This divine kick thing. What do you think? What do you think?
Oh wait, it's my turn now.
Sure.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Only things I have to say about this chapter is that the Soul King is now Exodia, and I am fully expecting Aizen to start talking like Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged at any moment. Just my random thought of the day.
Or
Which
Skeletor.
Mark? Which Mark?
Either or, really.
Well,
yeah,
he is in the Shadow Realm.
Everything is going according to plan, Binky boy.
Yeah, Shansui, yeah. Yeah, I say. Oh, and speaking of Aizen, so he was.
Oh yeah, he's back.
Yeah, I mean, in that last panel though, I feel like the reaction of people around the world went something like this. Just
What the fuck was that?
That was pretty much manga streams comment section.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of the usual.
I didn't
The
see any
usual
usual.
haterade.
It was
Yeah,
all just
it-
MLG.
Yeah, just Aizen. Oh my God, he's back. Oh my God. And to be honest, it is a pretty joyous day because I wasn't around when Aizen was active. I was alive, of course, but like, I wasn't like reading, like currently when he was around. And so it is gonna be interesting to see like reading like his actions, just chapter by
What's
chapter now.
interesting is that people seem to be so happy that they're introducing Aizen back into the thing that they totally forget a significant point about the only real way that a role for him can happen in the storyline. It is not for him to be a hero. He certainly ain't no real ally. So
No, he's gonna
if
become
nothing
Shansui's
else,
best friend now.
yeah, if
No.
nothing else, either he's Shansui's best friend, which I don't think that would go over too well, or like I
I smell
surmise,
signals.
he's going to be somewhat of a sacrificial lamb, getting exactly what he wanted, just not in the way he thought he would.
Yeah. Like either that, or they're gonna set him loose in the rest of the Quincy while in the Sarate while they go up to fight Bach because I presume they're
This
taking
goes back
all
to
the
our argument we had before. Why they have no power?
well like no I mean like not like the not I don't mean the like the Storm Raider, I mean like the little like soldat that we saw in this chapter, for example.
Eva in Wolf Komaru is taking care of them.
But like they have like one part of the Sarate say like there's like the Sarate is pretty big, all right. I'm just saying.
I'm saying they could, I don't
Is
know.
Busby going to be a good guy now? He's
Yes.
all like, he has the feels.
Bazby
He's looking up
is
to the
going
sky.
through post-traumatic stress.
Yeah,
He's
no,
gone through some anorexia and something.
no,
Well, no,
no.
the funny part was the Soldat are basically realizing what the Stern Raider realized a couple of chapters ago about
Yeah.
being abandoned and how
Well,
Bach
because
paid
they
them
because
off.
they didn't have because the thing is they didn't have their power stolen. It doesn't look like, so they didn't notice
Also,
that like
like,
oh wait,
talk.
pillars of light. What could that mean? I mean, because they weren't there for the, well, presumably they weren't around when, or they didn't like notice, Juju Man stealing powers like 9 years ago. So now
Why didn't they
they're
get
like,
their powers taken though?
huh?
It
Like,
was-
why didn't the Soldat get their powers taken though? Or
Because
did
they're
they?
weak. They're nothing compared to the Stern Raider, and I presume that like assuming Styles correct, which he probably is.
they have
Juju
no
Man
finesse.
Juju Man took the Shrift and the powers of the Stern Raider, and the Soldat don't have any Shrift, so it wouldn't make sense to take from them. I don't know, but like it like also they'd be dead if
They are very beneath him.
yeah,
Juju Man knows
yeah.
all.
He doesn't even notice them, honestly. But yeah. Presuming that's all correct, then they're back, and so yeah, I guess it's just that Aizen lose the rest of the Soldat and have, I don't know, maybe
What
he
is it
real
that-
Shikai.
What is it that Loki said? Does an ant have a curl with a boot before it steps on?
With a boot?
I don't know. Okay, leave me
Are
alone.
you trying to step on us? Oh, sorry.
Puny God.
Let me give you a lesson. Ant.
I'm pretty sure Aizen's just, or I'm pretty Ichigo's gonna go up to Juju Man and say Puny God, and then just smash him.
Puny
I-
God.
Puny God.
Yeah, only after he beats the shit out of
You
his
humans
brother
are
while
so
fighting with
petty.
him.
Hey,
And
You're
tiny.
and I know.
I love that guy. You are also petty and tiny. Sorry,
This
totally not
drink,
kicking the
I rather
bucket.
like it.
Sorry.
Another.
Another.
So yeah, that's the chapter in a nutshell, I guess, because I think we all agree that it was significantly better than the previous ones this year because it actually had shit happening, and pretty impressive shit
You know,
too.
I actually didn't think much was happening other than, by the way, this is what kept me alive. Ding!
Well, it feels like darker storytelling that we've had recently, because I know like the Soul King dying is dark and all, but like
He ain't done much.
it didn't feel like that much compared to Ukitake just like painfully and just like wholeheartedly sacrificing his life to restore said Soul King while screaming in agony. As
Okay,
like,
yeah,
his
Because the
ultimate
Soul
power.
King was literally a
Ukitake is
statue.
dying,
Like,
let's
who
not
has
remind
feelings for a
me.
statue?
Exactly, and then now Ukitake having his organs devoured in order to revive him. So like it's
No,
just a
he's
bit
been
more,
having his organs devoured. The
bit-
guy was
bit-
friggin'
bit-
eating his organs.
yeah,
That's why he was sick.
bit more like emotional impact, as they say.
Ukitake. I love
Oh,
you, just you.
Don't worry, you always have a Zumi in your heart.
Who?
Zumi Curtis.
Who?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Why am
The
I
one,
caring about
the,
him
the,
right now?
the one with her womb messed up like you.
Yeah, I get that, but why am I caring about her right now? I'm just.
No, I'm saying you'll always
okay,
have
right.
her. I'm saying
Yes,
you'll
I
always
know.
have her.
I know,
even
but
though-
right now I'm grieving. Can we not just go? By the way, this person's still alive.
You're drunk. You cannot be grieving.
I'm allowed to grieve. I
Not
love
while you're
just
drunk.
you. Don't leave me. I knew he was
See,
gonna die. Do you know how I knew? Like I said earlier in the week, I said right away he was gonna die because he's my favorite character, and I was waiting for
Yes.
this.
What I have a
hates-
problem with is Ukitake is one of my favorite characters,
You're not
and
allowed
I
to.
feel it's just even
Oh, no.
though this had to happen, I feel like this was a complete cop out, so he doesn't have to show us his Bankai.
I want his Bankai so
please.
much. I want to know what
I
it
highly
is.
doubt that like Kubo did that specifically to not show his Bankai, even though that is true that probably won't be able to. I don't think that was like the only reason he did so. Because it wouldn't make sense if anyone else did it. Honestly, it would be like, oh, Shinji's like, oh, by the way, I was saved at age 3 by this god who like took away my liver
Lungs.
so that I couldn't
My liver.
so I couldn't see in both
Minus?
directions at once, which is why I'm always cross-eyed and derpy. And now I'm gonna talk about myself.
That's why I
Okay,
can't handle
well,
the
he
drink.
could at least would have been like, oh yeah, before I tell y'all about this Kamakaki, let me daggone activate my Bankai real quick and explain it to you in graphic detail,
Yeah, yes.
and then restill it, and then tell you about the Kamakaki.
that would make so much
True,
sense. Sal.
true.
You are a genius. Just
Wow.
like, okay, you guys probably know my Bankai by now because I've shown it to
Like,
you
just
before, but
look at
like,
my
just in
Bankai
case, I'll show it to you now so you can remember it, and for no other reason, of course.
No.
You're gonna steal it.
He'll show it to now so that we can write an article on it. Yeah,
Yes, and Kubo clearly cares about the wiki that much.
he does.
If he even knows
His-
about it.
His
All right,
dying
guys,
words
some
will be.
wiki out there that needs to know
No,
about
he
my
doesn't
Bankai,
care.
so I'm gonna use it before I die.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
doesn't
well,
care,
wait.
but he could at least do a little daggone wrap up. It's like the whole thing with Unohanas and stuff like that. What's the point of showing her Bankai if that's what you were gonna do? Like that was pointless. You could have just
Yeah,
Oh
yes.
god, let's
What's
let her
a-
fight him.
What's a wiki?
You know?
I mean, don't ask that question. Just let me do this, honestly.
Mark my words. Ukitake's dying words. He'll pull Rukia close. He's coughing up blood, and then he'll whisper in here, "Buy the data book."
No, it'll be Falar Margulis.
Or like he's gonna whisper in her
Was
rear
that the right
ear,
quote?
Rosebud.
Did I get it wrong?
No, clearly
I'm
he
pretty
whispered
sure I
in
got
her.
it right. Did I not get it right? Game of Thrones fans, did I not get it right?
I don't know what you said, so no.
All men must die.
Okay.
Okay.
Either that,
Come
or
on, you all
maybe,
suck.
or given the discussion we had about Rukia being Byakuya's brother, or no.
Wait,
You
what?
got a
So
peenie.
she's a man.
You got a
according to Zill,
peenie.
so-
That's where the Soul King's peenie went. She got a
Yes,
peenie.
no, being his wife. I'm sorry. There's a difference, vaguely. Maybe he'll pull her close and whisper, "I always wanted to play your pussy like a violin."
What?
Wow.
Oh my.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
That
I
is-
always
that
said
is-
that
I don't
she would
even-
be
That'll
Byakuya's
make
wife.
as much
First of
sense as
all-
anything you just suggested. All right. That'll
First
make
of all,
just-
that level of disturbing shipping is not even happening in Bleach ever.
I'm sorry.
Take that
Rukia
shit over
totally
to the
sees
it. Does that make more
daggone fan
sense?
fiction wiki where
Does
that
that
shit
make-
belongs.
Does that make more sense than the all living captain saying all men must die? I
Falar
wanna know.
Margulis.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that I'm sure that he wants everyone to die because he's the all living captain.
So Ukitake, the all-over captain, wants to play her vagina like a violin.
Yes.
Okay.
There are two types of battles: a battle for one's honor, and a
Oh
battle.
hey, people who just walked
Hey
in.
now,
and
hey
No,
now.
no, the
Rukia, Rukia is over 150 years old. She ain't having no sex anytime soon. She's an old woman. She's hit menopause.
Oh,
So,
really? That is something the
she
fan
got
fiction
she
writers for a
she
long
got a
time.
funny that hang like a wizard's sleeve.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're talking about her being Byakuya's wife, like, not a week ago. Like, what the hell?
I talked about it like 2 seconds ago. You totally missed it, man. Sorry.
I mean, in detail, at least. Like, so what? So,
No. What's happening with the call?
Uh-oh.
We lost
Uh-oh.
Zell.
We're losing someone. Still dropped out of the call, man. Total.
Oh,
Valor
That
Morgulis.
that little noise you just made just took him out completely.
flawless victory.
Flawless victory.
Fatality.
Finish him. Sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
Flawless.
Yeah, but it's showing up like problem with the call. He's the one hosting it, so.
Dynasty
Still,
War State Empire.
you wanna come back, Sil? Sil, come back. Come back! I'll never let go.
Jack!
Baby, come back. You can blame it all on.
You can play my vagina like a violin. I won't complain.
Wow.
He totally dropped the call. That means we're gonna die, doesn't it? Why are we still hosting? Who's hosting?
Are we still recording?
I don't know. It hasn't told me that it stopped, and it usually does.
I'd be mad if it only recorded for like 2 minutes and then it stopped. And you talk.
No, it's definitely still recording. This one usually tells us. So who the hell's hosting now? Let me see. What the hell is going on? Total annihilation. What the Right, I'm not allowed to swear in case it's still recording. I'm pretty sure, well, I'm sure we're all still here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
recording, man. Who the hell's hosting? Who is hosting? Seriously?
Who knows?
It hasn't told me. Like, usually it comes up and goes, oh, it's in this file.
I don't know.
But yeah, Ukitaki, totally crying, man. I'm so upset. Totally not. I knew it was gonna happen. I was actually surprised it didn't happen during the fake character return arc. I was surprised that he was still alive. And then I seen his wee smile and I was like, Ukitaki lives! Why is he dead? He died. I think his computer's crashed.
Oh wait, I think he's back online.
Is
It's just
he?
telling me he's back online.
He's just telling you, just you.
No, I just got a notification saying he.
It's total
He's alive.
bromance.
Let's.
Total bromance.
Zal.
What have you done, Sal? Did you kill him?
No.
I thought you said you weren't going to
Zal.
send the guy to kill him the next week, man.
No.
Hello?
What?
Hello?
What?
Hello?
What?
Sorry. I'm totally not curled up, like, totally curled up, man.
Oh, great. All right, I'm back.
Hey, the call didn't die, like, I mean, I thought you were hosting,
No,
man.
it didn't. I'm not. You are. And Skype
When
just stopped working for me.
Oh,
So
that's right! I was hosting! I'm sorry, guys!
it was me, Tio. Are we still recording or?
Yep.
Okay, good. I'm glad that got in.
Yeah, no, I don't know. We kind of went.
That's what
good-
he said.
That's what she said. Sorry.
It just barely fit. No. So all right.
That's not it.
So we're just wrapping up, or what? Or
I
what?
don't
Do
know.
we?
What were you saying?
On
You
your
were
notes,
having a wee bit of one of
Oh,
your, like,
I was
passionate
talking.
outbursts.
I don't remember, and really, I don't think we should go any further into what we were talking about.
What were we talking about? I can't remember. Guys, refresh
playing-
my drunk memory.
Playing violin pussies. That's
like
what.
a violin.
Wow, if you can't remember something that happened a couple of minutes ago,
You drunk, girl. You drunk.
Hey,
You
nothing was
crunk.
happening. I just remember
Alright, did you
violins.
get?
You
I
crunk.
can only imagine how easy it is to take advantage of you. You're lucky you're home.
No. It ain't easy to take advantage of me. I just talk your brains out. Seriously. You'd
Yeah.
be like, okay, I'm sorry I touched you, man.
I'm sorry. Here's
Please
some
stop
taxi-
talking. Where's the
taxi-
reset button? Someone turn her off.
Here's some taxi fare. Get the hell away from me. No.
Seriously. Yeah, the taxi man went, I'll text you as soon as I get home too. And I was like,
Well,
I wasn't talking to you.
I mean, I've exhausted myself in the chapter. Anyone else got anything? They want to talk?
Yeah, sorry.
Yes. I mean, aside from the horrible sadness of Ukitake kicking the bucket
And then,
for the good of Soul Society.
I know, I'm surprised. I'm actually quite surprised that Yamamoto kicked the bucket before him. sort of. Really surprised
Well,
on that one.
he's the older one by far.
I know,
So.
but he wasn't the sicker one. He weren't no
At least we
sicker.
got to see his Bankai.
Yeah, true.
Shh. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Jujuman hasn't used the stolen Bankai yet. I wonder if he's ever gonna do that.
I don't know if he
I don't
needs
think
it.
that-
I mean,
yeah,
look
I
at that
don't-
OP bullshit. It's like,
Yeah, I don't think that that's a factor anymore. I don't think the
No,
medallion.
Yeah.
what's he gonna do?
The-
like
the-
melt
But
the
it-
rest of
but the
those
thing is-
at it? It's
The
crumbling.
Well, like,
medallions have not been a factor since they've been countered, so I don't think
I
that's.
mean,
even-
I can understand him stealing it just so that Yamamoto couldn't defend himself with it, so that he could be killed. But like, I feel like it should at least play some like role.
It would be so awesome if he used it and then someone came up and showed up and
Well,
goes, "This is so much
somebody
weaker
on-
than it was."
Somebody on the blogs brought up the fact that is Blue Artery not a thing in them anymore because nobody seems to use it, and I'm like, nobody's used it since Quilge. So I mean, there's a lot of things that came out this arc that just went to the wayside.
I'm
were
pretty
just there,
sure
just-
that no, he used Blue Vene. He used it like
Artery.
Oh, that yeah. Well, they mentioned it. No, well, no one's used it at all. It's just been mentioned.
Although they mentioned it and wrote slit
No.
arteries, and I
Quilge
went,
used it.
I
Quilge
can't
No,
used
he-
change
no,
the
he
title of
didn't.
that, man. Like,
No, he
why
didn't.
is it
He,
slit
meant,
arteries?
he said I can't use it because if I use it, then I'll have the defense that Vene provides me, and then Ichigo will kill me. So he said that he basically if he didn't use Blue Vene, he would be dying. If he used Blue Artery, he could use Blue Vene, which would cause him to die.
actually,
So-
I kind of think that he tried to use it right before Kisuke kind of like
Yeah.
shot a hole through him.
Yeah, because he was getting mad, but like no one's really used it at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I was-
Kubo at least remembers the concept of blue because Jujuman used Anahaben like 9 chapters ago. Yeah, so so it could just come up at some point, but
Like, maybe the general assumption is just that if a Quincy isn't defending himself, then they must be using Blue Artery at this point, because, I mean, there's no reason not to use it if they're not defending themselves against attacks.
I guess.
But it seems weird. It's like Hero, like, they never...
But I feel like Hero's a different case because like it's always active and there's no like visual indication of it being used. Whereas Blue has like the veins going all across your arm and they're black and they're very visible against like the light skin of most every Quincy. So I don't know. Plus, like it doesn't seem to play a factor that much because like pretty much all the like the injuries that it gets sustained are like the mortal ones. It feels like.
I wish they would stop showing, like, kind of people's reactions. I want to see Urio's reactions at this point. Like, I want to see him go, "Oh, fuck. What did I do, man?"
Where is the rest of the Juju posse? Like, they just, like...
Yeah.
disappear.
I don't think he sacrificed the other Senator yet, but like apparently he's the only important one right now, which is
Killing
fair
the
enough.
Soul King was only a bonus. The real prize was robbing the Soul Palace.
Yes.
It's
They're
like
going after
Ocean's
they're going
11,
after that booty.
except with Quincy.
Yeah, they're trying to get. Yeah, they're Ocean's 11. They're trying to rob the Soul King Bank. With their highly charismatic group of like ragtag bunch of misfits, with all their very unique talents, like killing.
My girlfriend became the moon.
And they're going to distract everybody from their theft by destroying reality.
I know.
Yeah.
And then the
Awesome.
wizard
It's the
noticed.
perfect plan. No one can stop them, or can they?
Except for the destroying reality part, but no plan is perfect.
Like, wasn't it established, like, many, many, many moons ago that Quincy's kind of can destroy stuff and kind of destroy reality anyway?
Well,
Wasn't that there?
no,
Or
it
am
was
I just
well,
wrong?
like, well, no, you're not wrong. But
It's
like,
just they destroy souls.
they have to destroy enough souls such that like the balance is impossible, or whatever, and then they can then rally's disrupted and blah blah. Oh, that reminds me. The CNET for 615 came out. 615 being the one where Jujuman described the true rule of the Soul King. It turns out, and I'm just gonna read it verbatim here, that his
What's
ability,
verbatim mean?
the word for word.
Okay. Go.
So it turns out that his ability isn't necessarily regulating the flow of souls. Like, it is, and I quote, The Spirit King was created to stabilize Soul Society, to protect it from the instability caused by the many souls constantly flowing in and out of it. With that protection gone, not only Soul Society itself, but also those realms in contact with it, the Dangai, Wakamundo, and even the human world, they'll all collapse as one. So, he's really just there. He's not like really stabilizing the flow of souls. He's protecting the realms from the instability caused by it. So that seems to be like it is somewhat semantics when you think about it, but like it is kind of an important distinction.
Many like moons ago, I had actually stated that the worlds must have all been one at some point, and if the Soul King was created, like the keyword being created to prevent that, then doesn't that kind of suggest that yes, there was once this period of time where the shit was hitting the fan and everything
Then the Fire
was
Nation attacked.
sloshing all over the place. Yeah, and then the Fire Nation attacked.
Oh god, fucking Fire Nation. Always getting every series shit. In that case, then, it might be a bit of a stretch to say that like the rumbling and the earthquakes and all the realms indicates that they're trying to merge again or whatever. But, nah, maybe.
Wow.
That's a cat.
I got that.
It wasn't just me practicing my cat mimicry skills. Alright, well, I think we've gone over this chapter in detail now, along with many other things. Like
What other things?
you being drunk off your ass.
Appropriate things.
I'm not drunk off my ass. I'm just
You're slurring your
tired.
words and being unable to be
no.
comprehended.
That's called being curd.
And forgetting like who's hosting the call, you know.
I know. I totally forgot
sort
that
of
one.
things.
I forgot that I had to do that. Okay, I forgot. Okay, you were hosting it, then we dropped out, and then I hosted it. I totally forgot that wee part.
Spoiler alert, yeah, we had a break between calls because the recording program she used was stupid. So
I didn't realize I was trying a new one, and it didn't tell me that I was using a trial version. A little bitch.
oh, that's why it was only 5 minutes. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it didn't tell me till after, like, it has been there for, like, weeks and has not told me once that I was using the trial version.
Alright.
Fraps is like that sometimes. It's like
Oh yeah, Fraps. Oh jeez.
Fraps? What is Fraps?
It's a recording program, but
Like-
it's for like recording like picture as well, like recording video games. You know.
most
just
people
audio.
most people just abuse the free version so they can check their frame rate at any given time.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Ununderstood hypercam too. You know. But anyway, anyone got any like last minute comments or?
Yeah.
I said last minute, not like previously gone over.
Well, surprisingly, we were mostly on topic this time around.
Yes,
So,
surprisingly.
I'm
so maybe
sorry.
so like was it like 7% this time? Yeah, that's a huge improvement.
New record.
Woo. But anyone got any hypotheses, speculations for
I
6th
am Jesus. I am Jesus. What?
Okay. Anyone else?
Soul King.
Yeah, Don
Can I change the name of that forums thing to say slit arteries because it's really annoying me? Like it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called that.
I know it's like
Slit arteries. Wait, what?
attempted suicide or something.
Yeah. Okay. But
Isn't that basically what they're trying to do by destroying everything?
yes, this was Fox plan to commit suicide by taking everyone else with him. Yay! Because he's so it's gonna be so strong that he can't kill himself like Gaara.
Like he'll just be
So.
standing in a white void or something when it's all over. Like,
I
well,
did
this
it.
sucks.
Ah shit! I did it.
Well,
Yeah.
this sucks.
That's
Well, in that
that's
case-
only if it's big grandiose claims are like true.
Maybe. But anyway, in that case, shall we sign off? And no? Okay. Well, we're gonna be stuck here for a while because she's the one who holds the recording.
Yeah. Rar,
Shit.
rar, rar, rar.
Next time we're getting
Did Sal
shifted.
die?
Maybe? Sal. Sal senpai.
What?
Sal Senpai, you still alive, man?
Yeah,
Damn
no,
ghost.
it's the ghost. What do you mean?
No,
I'm
he
asking a question.
he's a Shinigami now, so he's not alive. He's
King.
He's sort of
Go
dead.
find my legs.
I want to see a Shinigami in high heels.
I'm the Soul King. Give me a beer.
I want to see a Shinigami in high heels.
Give me a beer, Juju man. All right. Well, in that case, I say we sign off because I think we're done for
What
now.
is the word? Mimi Hagi? What?
Mimi Hagi.
bird
I
word.
looked it up. Thank you, Sal. I looked it up, Mimi and Hagi, and I can just read the readings now if you want. All right. So Tangerine.
What?
So I looked up like the possible meanings
What is
of.
Tangerine? What were you looking up? Is
It's a
space
sign
porn?
for translating
Space
like
porn?
no
Okay.
Tango Rin.
Porn in a vacuum filled with darkness?
Shut up.
Sorry.
Anyway, I'll read what I found for the possible, which I assume it's two kanji, Mimi and Hagi. So here are the possible ones.
Sexy
Mimi
and sexy time?
means ear, hearing, edge or crust, or selvage, which is a non-frame machined edge of fabric or selvage. I don't think it's that last one. The most likely one seems yes, it is fabric. And I don't think it might just be nonsensical, but I don't think it is because it's a name of a god, and those are always important, like Amaterasu and stuff. So assuming it means ear or hearing, and then Hagi, if I can get not clog my cat. Stop it. All right, so Hagi
Oh, witty cootie cootie witty woo.
means is a word for a bush clover, a dark something that is has a dark red exterior with a blue interior, a shin or shin bone, a shank, a lower leg, a Japanese alder, and yeah. So I
I'm
don't.
guessing that totally came
It's
from
fabric
Japan.
shank.
Yes, it's fabric shank. There you go.
That is
But-
that is what it is.
Did
I-
anyone say that limpet teeth are like now considered stronger than spider silk?
Okay.
I'm gonna go with kana and obscure ass kanji that aren't-
Yeah,
Yeah.
like with what was it? What's his face is on Bakto? Kanpika?
yeah.
Where it's like where it is a meaning, but like the kanji for it were like just utter bullshit. That didn't make any sense. Yeah, that stuff.
I'm going with fabric shank.
Yeah, Fabric Shank,
None of y'all
the
can
god.
change my.
Fabric Shank, the god. And so I guess that the right hand was used for suing. All right. But yes, that is what we've got for Mimi Hagi, and it makes no sense. We're gonna wait for the Raw for that. No doubt. But in that case, shall we finally sign off on this wondrous podcast?
No.
No, son. I know you are obstinate, but we need to do this. It's kind of important.
It's important. No more
Yes.
split arteries.
Yes, okay, you can change that, but can we please end the podcast? I have a family to feed.
I have a family to feed, man. I have a baby.
I haven't
and,
eaten
like,
in weeks.
I've been trying to get my will for so long.
I know.
Alright.
I have to go and regurgitate my food and like give it
Yeah,
to the family of
You have to
birds.
you have to go pass out. That's what you have to do.
Dude,
We're
I
being held
totally.
in a small dark room.
Yes, there's been no light. But anyway,
I'm
this
chilled
is
out, man. I'm in a double bed, man.
all right. Well, I'm Zill.
I'm George.
Okay.
I'm Larry.
And I'm Mo.
I'm Sal.
Hi, Georgie.
Great, we have the Three Stooges. That explains everything. All right. Well, this has been a very enlightening podcast, and we'll see you back here for 6:17. Hopefully, a bit earlier.
Hopefully a
'Cause we-
bit earlier and still not obsessing at like 12 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, shush! You cannot
Shush.
possibly tell me about unhealthy lifestyle habits when you smoke cigarettes.
Oh,
Ooh, shots
Oh
fired.
no, she did. Oh.
oh no, he didn't.
Them fighting words.
If my eyelids weren't already closed, I would totally stare you down, bitch.
Okay, well, can you please end the call instead?
No,
Or end the recording, at least?
no.
Please,
I can't find it. I'm trying to find it on the mic. Hold on.
Keep this in, please. I beg of you, keep this in.
Okay.
On the end.
Bye bye,
Let everyone
guys.
know our true dispositions.
Our true dispositions. I hate him. I'm gonna kill him. Not really.
Yes.
Ciao, ciao, guys. Right, are we saying
Yeah.
bye-bye? Are we actually saying bye-bye? Because I find it.
Yes. All right, we're
I find it
bye,
with my
bye
half
everyone.
eyelid
See you
open.
next week.
Ciao,
we're-
ciao. See you
Yeah,
next
we're
week.
best.
I will promise not to drink. I'm sorry. No, I
Nice.
can't make that promise. I can't make that promise. My friend is leaving. My best friend is leaving for South Africa. I can't keep that promise. But bye-bye, guys. Sal, you saying bye-bye?
Nope. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Ta.
Ta ta.
Ta-ta. Au revoir.